There we go. Now it's back up again. I need to make sure which one I had on, because
Oh, it's back up.
one
Oh.
has all the like creatures and stuff already set up on it, and the other Roll20 is a player view.
Oh, I can hear myself on the stream. This is awful.
Oh no, I'm being perceived.
You complain when there's no voice. You complain when there is voice.
Well, yeah, I'm hearing
I
myself.
also turned my sound up just to make
No
sure
one
that it
likes
was
their own
working, and
voice.
then heard myself, and I was very upset.
Have you heard how high pitched I am? Of course you
Yeah,
have.
Like, have you heard this?
I speak to
Cisco?
you.
I'm
Like-
starting to get okay with my voice, little by little.
Good for you.
See, yeah, my voice also isn't as deep as I think it is in real life.
I
Exactly.
think ads should be legal.
What? Oh. Let me just bring this down from my phone real quick, and then I'll read the write-up.
I don't think unskippable ads should be legal.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
For reading the write-up, you get inspiration.
Nice, dude. You're gonna regret that in a minute.
No, I'm not.
It's possible that you won't.
Oh, my screen is broken. The chat is like half in my bookmarks bar. That's good.
How the fuck?
Don't ask me.
Most of our characters are safe because he paid money for our art.
No, dude, you think I'm like gonna care because I paid money for it?
He's not gonna care because he paid money for them.
Like, I am not. Never mind. So, last session, a wounded man entered the village and told the party that the city of Keyport was attacked by strange aquatic creatures that were decaying anything that they touched. The party made their way to the city, fought a group of these creatures outside of it, then looked for any survivors and dealt with a massive crab-octopus monster known as an ecliptic hauler. They took everything of value they could find after making sure that the living in the village were safe. Real quick, I just realized that I forgot to do this. You sent out your party looking for wood, was it? Right? Was it wood or was it metal?
It was wood and metals.
Well, one or the other.
Was it metals, guys? Because I specifically remember there being a section. I remember it being a section of they don't know where to go, so it will be more difficult.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that is what it was. So I'm gonna roll for that right now. One of them did find something. One of them found, I'm going to roll a D3 and tell you what kind of metal it is. You have found 1 unit of iron. So go ahead and add that into the resources.
Based and iron pilled?
1 iron.
1 iron.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but we're immediately spending that to make you a shield, correct, Suzabran?
Negative. My shield's already been made.
Epic.
Okay, so you guys already took it out of what was on there?
Oh, no, we need to use that silver then.
Okay.
Disregard my last over.
Okay. So, as you all have gotten your rest and not a lot really happened this week. As we begin the next week, you hear gasps of horror and screaming from the edge of town.
Oh, good.
Whatever you all were doing as you look over in that direction, or come outside of your homes, wherever you were resting, you see dozens of undead walking into the village. Their bodies mostly intact, with all but one bearing a glowing yellow tattoo that runs from both hands to the center of their chest. They bear no weapons, and as they approach, they do not attack any villagers.
So, I don't think this is normal. Do you guys think that?
No, it's not.
Freed is gonna confidently walk kind of in their direction and say, "Hey!"
They do not acknowledge you as they head for the center of town. And while they're walking, there is a strange, high-pitched tone that comes from the undead without a tattoo. As he steps near the statue where all of the offerings were brought during the festival. And he begins to speak loudly. Do not approach me. To attack me is to end your simple village. As he's saying this, the dozens of other tattooed undead spread out through Makalf, their hands raised to either side, ready to clap both ends of their tattoo together. Our great master, Scotty Filkir of Ikolf, graciously extends a task to those strong among you. To deny him is to invoke a terrible storm. May the strong now stand before me. And as he finishes his announcement, crackling energy pulses across his guards' bodies.
So, Suzabron is going to waddle his way forward, just at a small distance, but definitely in the open, to where he said to step forward to.
Freed is stepping straight up to this dude. I'm pretty strong. Like, how close would he allow me to get to him?
Probably within like 10 feet before he just holds up a hand towards you.
Yeah, Freed gets his, just walks as close as the guy will let him and just says, I think I'm pretty strong.
Very well. As you all approach, the man begins to speak. Our leader, Scotty Filkir, is looking for a group to assist him in his plans. Failure to do so will result in the death of your village.
Okay, Dan, I just want to. Which village are we in? We're.
Oh, whoops. You guys.
Because on the map we're. Okay, yeah.
You guys are back over in Makalf. I just forgot to move you.
What exactly kind of plans does your glorious master have exactly?
Head to Filkir's Fall. All will be revealed there.
Listen, buddy, we've already been there once. I don't really want to go back.
It wasn't a request.
So, I think we gotta go, because, honestly, this feels like the only way to fix things around here. You know, bad thing after bad thing keep happening at random intervals that seem to be about a week apart from each other. Isn't that a coincidence?
They are because of him.
Yes, it is a coincidence.
So, maybe we should, skedaddle on over there before the next, coincidence happens.
Approximately how many undead would you say there are?
There looks to be, at a quick glance, maybe 2.5 dozen.
That's a lot. Okay,
Yeah, that's a lot,
sure.
yeah.
And they are just evenly spread throughout the village.
It's a good thing I didn't do what I was originally gonna do.
Yeah, I think these are kamikaze undead too.
Were you just going to open fire on them?
As soon as he said he doesn't answer me, I really debated just going.
Just to be clear, that was a funny haha moment. That was not a real roll.
That was
Correct?
a funny...
Yeah, no, I'm not rolling to attack. There are too many.
Yes. As you all are questioning your odds on if you could really stand up against these people who are in your village right now, One of the tribal warriors who had been guarding the village during the festival, you see a moment of bravery, maybe foolishness in his eyes, and he rushes one of the undead.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Good.
The undead simply claps its hands, and a wave of necrotic energy quickly consumes the tribal warrior, and about 3 random passersby.
Oh.
That's
Fucking
not
rude.
good.
So, I think we better make like the Postal Express and head on over there. Because, I don't like these guys. They're more unpleasant than, those crabs.
I think,
So just imagine
think,
Freyd Reese blinks both eyes individually at that.
I have like 6 eyes, I think, don't I? Or no, I have. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I'm thinking of a different kind
Well,
of.
your eyes have like micro eyes on.
Yeah, I've got like the little
You got like
compound eyes.
hundreds.
I'm about to say, I don't think Freed has eyelids to blink. Freed just, his eyes like spread slightly further apart while he's thinking. Then he's like, I think we should go. This seems like a bad time.
Yes.
So, to the other side we go, and hopefully along the way we don't randomly come across things that wish to kill us, that are conspicuously able to be fought at our level or something like that. I don't know. This place seems dangerous.
I concur. We should leave immediately.
Susabron is testing the patience of the gods.
Susabron's about to get struck by fucking lightning.
Alright. So, are you all heading out towards Filkir's Fall on the other side of the island?
Susabron would like to do so, yes.
You know, every time Susan Braun makes rocks fall out of the skies, he dies. Like, it happens twice. Just quite impressive. Strange it happens twice.
Before you go, what would you like to order your workers to do this week?
Metal.
Metal, please.
Metal. Okay. No.
Oh my god, I didn't even.
We're gonna start the Industrial Revolution by the time this thing's over.
I didn't even realize I had 2nd level spell slots. Don't mind me, I'm gonna be fixing my entire character sheet for like the next 5 minutes. Don't mind me.
Okay. So, you all begin to head over towards Filkir's Fall. There's a lot happening this week, so I'm not going to have you roll for encounters along the way.
Okay.
As you approach Filkir's Fall after a day and a half of travel, red lightning strikes into the surrounding jungle. Scotty is standing outside the structure, performing a ritual that magically draws blood from local animals to him. So every now and then you just see red streaks coming down from the sky.
Good.
Once he sees you arriving, he stops and approaches. I see my loyal subject has brought me aid. You mortals are wise to have accepted my offer. Perhaps if the task is done quickly, I may even reward your service. I'm forbidden by these isles from entering the oceans and the earth, a weakness I won't suffer much longer. Yet there are 2 allies I sorely need to wrest from these elements in the meantime, which is why I have called you. But first, a gift to thank you for your humble aid. And he kind of just waves a hand, and a hooded cultist, a hooded dwarven cultist, steps from the structure behind Scotty with a folded cloth in his hand. As he approaches, he unfolds it, and inside of the cloth, there are 3 items. There is a hand axe that glows faintly, a staff in the shape of a snake, and a scroll.
So, is this a buy one, get one free, or do we get all 3?
Take all 3. You'll need them.
Freed immediately starts reaching for the scroll, confidently.
Suzebron will grab the staff and see what it's like.
It is a staff that requires attunement.
Darn, that's like my least favorite thing to hear.
And if it's a stuff I think it is because of the description, you won't be able to use it. Anyway.
As you all begin to take your items, the cultist sets down the cloth for you all to pick everything that you want from. And the cultist then goes to a few other people who are watching from above the steps, handing each of them what appears to be a blade. Scotty speaks once again. As you see, these islands are not devoid of my people. You'd be wise to understand the depth of my influence. Each of the cultists takes the blade in their hands and plunges it into their chest, before handing the blade back to Scotty. They fall to the ground one by one as Scotty begins to use the crimson streaks of blood that were drawn from the animals in what appears to be a ritual. He drives one of the blades into a patch of dry earth, and the other into a puddle. Giant pillars of light shoot into the sky from the now dead cultists, traveling far before striking somewhere in Alaula Cove, and another in the direction of Lifebearer Lagoon on the northwest shore. They have returned, but I sense both are trapped by the elements. Thus, your reason for being here. I need you to retrieve one of them. The elder Kumuhea was a power in her time that rivaled my own. She mastered the earthen worms and defied the spirits by inscribing their names, becoming so strong that the ocean itself had to crush her. As a master of the earth and stone, I trust she'll be found buried in a cave. The other is a younger power, a seafarer of fortune and greed, who fought the ocean and won for a time. As I understand it, he and the great vessel he commanded are now deep beneath the surface of the ocean, another place I can't reach. Choose one and leave me. Head for where the lightning struck.
So, I like the idea of going to the cave where that person's dead, because then we don't gotta deal with them. Maybe.
It's up to you two to pick, or not you two, you to pick between the two.
Freed is thinking very heavily.
Also, does anybody want this axe?
Funnily enough, Freed was not thinking about where to go. He was thinking over whether or not to take the axe or the scroll. I'll take the axe.
Very well.
I take the axe.
It is just a +1 hand axe.
Let's go.
Where? Where are we going?
That was a let's go in the ecstatic. I get a +1 hand axe. That was an accident. Don't ignore.
No, where are you taking me?
Freed would like to go to the ocean. I do well in water. I like water. I vote ocean.
So, I guess we're at an impasse here. I need the voice of the other members of the party.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know if anybody else does well in the water though. Does Susubron have a swim speed?
Suzerain does not have a swim speed.
Yeah. Penguin can't swim.
Skill issue.
That moment
I
you thought
personally-
you were unmuted the whole time, and you
Yeah.
were responding as I was talking to what I was saying.
Muted moment.
Not me. I was saying underground. I'd do much better with that.
No. Okay. So
I
let's
would
go ahead
also.
let's go ahead and
Ghost.
put our votes in chat. Would we like to go to Lifebearer Lagoon, which is under the water, or would we like to go to Alaula Cove, which is the cave?
I have been outvoted, it seems.
Indeed.
Going to
Only the smartest man or smartest creature alive can understand this decision that we cannot simply comprehend.
So true.
This is known. People are saying this, yes.
It is known.
Very well. As you make your decision, he pulls out a compass with one side dipped in blood, which
Delish.
points towards the west. Follow this. It will take you to where she lies.
Okay.
So, do any of you guys know how to, identify what this thing is? And he'll hold up the staff.
I'm sure I can be of assistance.
I
Is this an Arcana check?
It would be an Arcana check to get a basic understanding. If you want specifics, you'll need to identify.
Can we just ask him what it does?
That's a 1.
What
It's
that do?
clearly a bonking stick.
Suzabron, this appears to be a weapon with which to hit things.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome.
Everybody's just gonna look at the guy and say, "Hey, what's that do?" And points at the stick.
He is actively walking away.
Hey.
So, I can, if we get me a pearl, I can tell what it does, but I don't have a pearl.
See, this is why we should have gone to the ocean. I could have found you a pearl, but no.
I think both were in a cove.
Did Friedrich look at the scroll?
He looked at the scroll. He did not take the scroll.
DM, can I make an Arcana check on the scroll versus him instead of him?
Would you like to make an Arcana check, or would you like to read the scroll?
I'd like to make an Arcana check.
Susabron, while looking over the scroll, trying to determine what it does, you see large letters at the top that says "Identify."
Oh,
So, using my, basic reading skills, you can see right here, and he puts his flipper towards the word. It's identify. So we can use it to tell what this one does.
Okay.
Be okay if I use that? Because I know how to use this kind of stuff.
Hate craft spells. They're evil.
Sounds good to me.
Thanks. And he'll start casting Identify from the scroll to the staff.
Okay. Once the spell is complete, you learn that it is the Staff of the Python.
Yep.
You can speak, or you can use an action to speak the staff's command word and throw it on the ground to turn it into a giant constrictor snake under your control. By using a bonus action to speak the word again, you can turn it back to normal. If the snake dies, then the staff is broken.
Oh. He's gonna hand it over to Ursa. It seems like a you issue.
Thank you. Thank you, small bird.
You're welcome. Just, don't use it to eat me, please. Thanks.
I shall not.
So, can we stop randomly standing around and now go to do the thing so the other place doesn't die?
Yes, that seems like it would be the best option.
Yeah,
Thanks.
At this point, Scotty has totally just fucked off.
Yeah.
And you guys are just kind of standing around a few bodies. So, you guys want to head south to Alaula Cove?
I do.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good.
That sounds good.
Alright. So, by choosing Kumahea, you will be traveling through the southern jungle of Karaur from Filkir's Fall to Alaula Cove. It'll take about 2 to 3 days. During this journey, you guys find some abandoned campsites or tiny settlements along the way. If you would like to stop and try to loot them, it will take additional time.
So, I think we're very well known for liking to loot things.
That's very true.
We are a bunch of loot goblins.
I do love shiny objects.
Shinies are nice.
What's that? Oh, so you find one house with loot in it. I will allow one person to roll me a d8.
I think the smartest man alive deserves that honor.
Yep, on it. Boom.
5. Leather armor sized to fit an adult dwarf.
I already have leather armor. Wait, is it studded? Did it say studded? I can't hear you.
It's just regular
Okay.
leather armor.
Well,
Well, this is useless.
Tried it.
Yep,
As
that
you all-
is a trade item.
As you all are getting ready to leave the house after picking it clean and only finding the armor to be the only thing left of value, you feel as if you're being watched.
Oh, can I perceive?
You may attempt to.
May I also attempt to perceive?
You can.
May I also attempt to perceive?
Why not?
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
I'm giving myself advantage using my Kenku recall.
Okay. Very good.
Just bullshit nice.
Would Ursa also like to perceive, or are you leaving the perceiving to everyone else?
I mean, I'm perceiving the exact same and better, just normally.
Okay. So, Friedrichs and Susabron, as you guys leave, you notice some shapes in the trees as you guys are in, like, a small camp in the jungle. A few different sets. And as they realize that your eyes are also on them, we will head over to a battle map.
So, I think we're being watched.
Go ahead and put yourselves near the center of the map.
Near the center,
As-
you say.
As the shapes jump down from the trees and rapidly begin approaching you. 5 panthers.
Oh, good.
Oh. Hello there.
And we will go ahead and roll initiative.
I have to pull up. Okay, I'll pull up.
DM, would you reckon that since we're traveling, we would get like at least a short rest before we arrive at our destination?
You guys have been traveling for a few days, so yeah.
Okay. So if I use things that require a short rest, I'll get them back before we show up.
Before you get to your final destination, yes. Before you run into another encounter, no way to know.
That's fine.
Damn, I'm rolling hot. Okay.
But not as hot as Reed Reese.
So true.
Oh,
Or Ursa.
And
Okay.
there.
We will begin the combat with Ursa.
what if I didn't wanna? Anyway,
That's
Skill
too
check.
damn bad.
it's yeah. You said they're panthers.
They are panthers.
Like
Wow.
normal panthers.
The Black Panther.
That's
I'm
Panthera.
Uh-huh. I can be one of those. But
Half of me is tempted to just start using the Pink Panther theme as background music
boredom,
for this
boredom.
song. Or
Get
background music
copyright
for-
strike.
I
Is
am
it?
sorry. Whenever I see Panthers, I just start thinking of El Tigre's father, White Pantera.
Both of we all are thinking different things. Great, this is good.
I was just thinking that they're normal wild animals.
Yeah, so was I.
Oh, I know they're normal animals. It's just I instantly think of that for some reason.
Wow. I don't know why, but my phone stream is like so far behind. There we go.
Oh, God, everything is fine. Everything is great.
Sure is. You wouldn't say that if you could see the other things on my screen right now.
Yep.
Anyway,
Oh, good.
I have just great
I wonder. Wild shape is weird.
Yeah, sure is.
would you like to switch places with Freed so that way you have time to think?
Yes, I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. Freed Reese.
Bonk.
That's a bonk.
Oh, wait, I would like to also rage.
Okay, angry bonk. So this panther just started to run up to you and immediately gets its head caved in.
Oh, good.
To be fair, it is just a panther.
I did fix my character sheet so that you can see which damage comes from, so it's not too unknowable damage. That is rage damage.
Angie.
From the void damage.
Angry damage.
Okay, anything else for you?
Oh, that's it. Well, I'm going to just use the rest of my movement to go up to this one.
Okay. Ursa.
Huh. Weird. But I'll have to look it up later, so it'll not impact this. I'm gonna.
What are you trying to find?
I was gonna see if I could communicate them some way by becoming one, but that's a lot of hassle, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna star map. I'm gonna starry form. Chalice. And that is bonus action. This is just wild shape, so now I'm sparkly. Doesn't do anything until I cast anything. And then I'm gonna move backwards. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'm gonna guiding bolt the one that's closest to me.
Okay.
I am not gonna be doing that.
Begins to glow, runs away. Fantastic. Anything else for you?
No, that's it. It took a really long time to get there, but we got there.
Panthers saw that Freed Reese just caved one of their heads in. They're going to jump on Friedrichs.
Oh, I'm being flanked too.
Yes.
At least it's only a D4.
17 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
7 piercing.
Halved. 2, 3.
19 hit.
Yep.
5 piercing, half to 2. This panther,
Oh,
Oh,
Jay-
oh.
19 to hit.
Yep.
Half
Jaybird.
to 3.
You're fine.
Jaybird,
Yeah,
let me do it, please.
go ahead.
Thanks. Because it's perfect. There's so many of them.
Clever boy.
Like, don't you already have the wizard thing to reduce because you're level 2 with that?
Yes, that's why I want to do it.
Oh, then yeah, go balls deep, my guy.
Clever
Sus.
boy.
Yes. I'm going to move. Actually, I'm not going. Please. Alright, so bonus action, steady aim at this one.
No, okay.
Advantage. For 17.
That's a hit.
For a total of 9.
Badly injured.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Anything else for
Alright. That is all.
you? Okay. Realizing that they're hurt and one of them is dead, but thinking they could possibly overpower this shrimp and get an easy meal, that's a miss. Susabron.
Finally.
Do it, buddy.
Hey, DM, I'm moving right here. And I will be casting a Burning Hands, hitting every single one of these, and not hitting Friedrichs due to my Sculpt Spells feature. I will post my Sculpt Spells.
Fantastic.
And so I will be using this.
Okay, let's start making some deck saves. I'm gonna go from the top and then clockwise. Dead. 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 Alive. Wishing it was dead.
Temporary alive.
Good luck in there, Fried. Hope you like cooked meat. And I'll end my turn.
What does it look like when Susabron is using Sculpt Spell? I'm curious.
I'd imagine what probably happens is a lot of little tiny penguins just ward away his giant, small, or rather, it's Burning Hands, it's not giant. His small amount of fire going towards Friedrichs, just giving it little hand signals to go the other way.
So
A
cute.
bunch of little penguins directing the traffic like just directing the fire like traffic.
Right.
Yeah, just air traffic controllers.
Hell yeah.
That's so cute.
Friedrichs.
Yeah, I mean, you already know what's about to happen.
Might as well recklessly with a fucking D4.
Yep, so
damage.
that's a hit. How do you want to do this?
I haven't rolled damage yet.
Okay, roll damage, please. How do you
Big
want to do
damage.
this?
Freed is just gonna. I mean, it's a pan. Freed just knocks its head off, clean off.
Yeah, so it takes a lot of force to decapitate something clean with a blunt weapon, but there's a cleanly cut off panther head sitting right about like here now,
Oh, good.
just like a golf
Good.
club.
Susabron would like to yell 4 as he does that.
It takes a lot of force to decapitate someone with a maul, but a lot of force is Friedrichs' middle name.
I thought your middle name was Smartest Creature Alive.
That's more of a title. It is, in fact, Freed a lot of force Reese.
The smart.
That sounds-
Comma, the smartest creature alive.
Comma, the
Yeah.
smartest thing alive.
No, okay.
So, good job there.
So,
Oh, thank you, Bird. Thank you very
I'm just gonna
much.
take my arrow out of this panther.
yeah. With the creatures all dead, would you like to continue?
Yes.
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 I mean, yeah. I mean, this is gonna be super useless, but I'm like, I mean, not useless, just over useful. I'll cure wounds.
I'm editing my character sheet every time I get a new title.
No.
The goal is by
not
level
again.
20.
Oh, yes,
Have a title
again!
longer than Peppy by the end of this.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Congratulations, you have now
We're-
received
You gotta do this.
So much help.
28 heal.
You gotta be.
Good.
Oh.
I'm at full.
So for everybody here who
wait, wait.
wasn't here, for Tyranny of Dragons... with-
Okay, I'm posting it. Here you go. Here was her full title.
Post it in the Roll20 chat, please, so that way...
Oh, so our stream can see it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
This was my old character for the,
For Tyranny of Dragons.
yeah, the Tiamat books. Holy crap.
I would like to point out though that Fried Reese is also in quotes because that's not his real name.
True, his real name is Sexcock.
No, I added some R's. It's incomprehensible to the human tongue. Currently, we're sitting at.
You'll get there eventually.
I'll get there.
The Honorable Royal Baroness Dragonslayer Penelope von Hiltonshire, Esquire the Second Junior, Conqueror of Two Castles, Bane of Vampires, the Savior of Greenest, Conqueror of White Plume Mountain, former possessor of the Black Dragon Mask, Slayer of Two Worm Speakers, Bester of Truth?
Truth.
I couldn't remember Truth. Sole
huge.
Heir of the Hiltonshire Name, Defender of Waterdeep, Butcher of more Dragons, Liberator of Black Razor, Negotiator of the Metallic Dragons, Conqueror of Zunthal's Tower, current possessor of the Blue Dragon Mask, the Slayer of Tiamat.
Yep, that do be her.
And I
Well,
bet she
have
probably
more
forces
Tiamat.
people to address her by her full title during meetings.
Of course she does.
Fantastic.
Yeah, aren't you so glad Fried just goes by his nickname
Yeah.
Yes.
For now.
for now?
So, after the combat and a small journey, you reach the settlement of Icon, a small southern settlement that acts as a midpoint between pink sandy beaches and the wild jungle. The settlement is sparsely populated due to many families staying in Macholf for the Gathering Festival. Most of the people remaining are elders, children, and a couple of young islanders who watch over them. They welcome you, offering to share a meal before anything is discussed.
Yeah, please, I would love a meal.
I'm never not hungry.
So true.
If you have any poultry, I'm really craving poultry.
Oh,
Do you have raw rotting fish?
no.
Do you have raw fish?
Yes.
Please, that would be wonderful.
Would you like us to leave it out in the sun for a while?
I don't have time for that. I'll just deal. I'll just deal with it.
Okay. The elders here provide you all with a day's meal, so you don't have to deal with rations for the day.
Oh, good.
Hey, DM,
Yes.
do they have diet water?
No.
Darn.
They have water zero. I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back.
Fair enough.
I was so happy to actually get to use that sculpt spells thing for the first time.
You know what? I was super excited about being able to do a lot of healing, and then I did get to do a lot of healing, but not really at the same time.
Understandable.
Yes, 28 on a level 1 cure wounds.
It be like that. You are the maximum overheal.
Yeah. The way the gods intended.
Not when I shift into maximum overdrive.
Yeah.
I knew I should have bought a turbo.
Yeah.
So I am also excited because if something attacks me, I can have a 23 AC.
Oh, I forgot. That's yeah. So I literally just threw all of my stuff down because I didn't even realize I had second level spell slots. I was like, oh.
Sorry about that.
You're
Our
not
freed
forgiven.
Reese has used the latrine real quick.
Ah, I see.
Did Shield of Faith not work? What the hell? Oh no.
I
that
have
was
returned.
just dumb as hell.
Hey, we need a not until I shift into maximum overdrive in your plankton voice.
Why?
I said it.
Oh,
Understood.
okay.
Alright. Oh, I think he's getting ready. Yes.
Oh no, Sorry, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta channel it. I'm caught off guard. You'll never catch me, Krabs. Not when I shift into maximum overdrive. Yeah.
You lost it. You lost it on the end there, but it was a good attempt.
He had it. I knew I should have had a turbo.
I knew I should have gotten the turbo.
Crabs.
Krabs. Eugene Krabs.
Eugene Krabs. I can't do this. I need.
So
That's enough of that.
that is enough. You guys are given food for the night and places to rest, as the village is mostly empty right now. And because the people of Makhov they have a very communal culture. Most people believe that if somebody is in need, it's everyone's duty to help. So, as you guys are just traveling through, you are given anything that you need.
Slay.
Can I get some water? And maybe a water skin? All I've got is this alcohol.
That is pretty easy for us to do. We can get that settled for you. Are you all going to be in town for long?
No.
Maybe. We're on a quest to go into some cave that houses an ancient master.
As you say that, you see a couple of the elders look at each other with, like, a little bit of nervousness in their eyes. And one of them gets up to go and presumably fetch you your water.
So,
Freed,
oh, go ahead.
Freed is thinking about what was just said. He's just thinking so incredibly hard right now. And he doesn't seem to come to any conclusions, but in his head, Freed is just going, why are we doing this? This seems wrong.
Yeah.
But he's just like both eyes like completely looking in different directions.
Seeing how the old people are reacting, can I insight them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Normal insight.
So they don't seem to be having a negative reaction. Like, they aren't, like, afraid of you now or anything like that. They seem more... It's kind of like a bittersweet look in their eyes.
Okay.
So, Suzerbrun's going to needlessly tell them information. So, there's a small undead army over there in Mackolf, and we were tasked to go down here and everything. Because if we don't, that place is gonna get a large storm hitting it from these undead sent by. Who's the villain again?
Scotty.
Scotty Filkier.
Sent by Scotty Felkier. And so it's really a lose-lose for us. But better than losing the entire city.
The silence is like deafening. And one of them just sets their water to the side and pulls out what appears to be some kind of whiskey and pours a glass of that instead.
To the silence, Suzebron, after about 30 seconds of nothing being said, he's just gonna go, "Yeah, me too."
Do you seek Kumoea?
I think so. I was too busy fearing for my life from the big guy yelling at us.
Can Freed make a history check to see if he remembers the name?
Sure. Do you mean... No, but I'm curious. Do you recognize the name from history, or do you mean...
No, do I remember it from like 2 days ago?
Something starting with a K.
Can I make a history check to see if I know anything about the place we're going? Like, because it's you said it's like a cave, right? Would it have been excavated by previous archaeologists?
You said all Freed remembers is that it starts with a K.
It's something like that, yeah.
Freed's real name starts with a K, and he just starts thinking, are they talking about me?
Yeah, so you can go ahead and make a history checker. So.
History.
Am I the woman of legend?
0.
Maybe
I
I'm...
wish it was. I know neither of us know anything.
You remember hearing that it was carved out by worms and thinking that didn't make a lot of sense because worms are small and the cave is big.
Worm.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Can I use my background feature to maybe get a hint possibly at this place we're going to?
Sure. Sure.
Is it an Alaskan bullworm?
So
It's big, pink, and hairy.
same dude. So
I'm gonna log out.
The way that I'm gonna do this time is you have a few people directly in front of you who visibly reacted to what you were talking about. I'm just gonna have them give you some of the information here.
Based?
Kumaheya lived near the beginning of Manaki history, and several legends imply the people from that time could control the islands by thinking. As the legend goes, the ocean crushed Kumaheya in her tunnels because the ocean was jealous of her abandoning it, by creating a divide between the Manaki and their home. According to legend, Kumaheya met her death in the tunnel between Alaula Cove and the King's Tomb. Some think she was trying to rejoin Kataur and some gold dragons on the island. She dug the tunnels using gigantic worms only she could speak to.
I talk to worms.
Oh man, I'm really glad it's not times of old, because if people could do things by thinking, Breed Reese here would be like the ultimate, mastermind of everything.
Freed is thinking so hard right now. Trying to figure out what's going on.
I talk to worms all the time. She is not special. They do not have much to talk about, but they are more interesting than many people. So, I understand.
I believe we're talking about two very different kinds of worms.
Are they spelled different?
How is yours spelled?
With an O, like, the ones in the dirt.
No, they're in the dirt, but we're talking about much larger. WURMS.
Oh.
Worms.
Oh, so not WY, not like dragon, but not dragon. Like they wanted to pretend to be dragon.
But there were legends that she was trying to meet some gold dragons on the island.
But dragons are not worm. Okay, whatever. Let's move on from the worms. There's a lot. Slither, they are slimy. Moving on from the worms.
Or they're scaly. Depends on the spelling again.
Can we please move on from the worms?
So,
Voice of desperation.
Yeah.
about these worms?
Well, they were very large. They carved out the tunnels beneath the island. They had rows and rows of jagged teeth. They could likely swallow you whole.
Oh, I doubt it.
You may take a couple bites.
So, maybe we should get going before they wake up?
Perhaps. Or if you would like to stay the night, you can.
I really like your offer, but everywhere we go, things seem to happen, so that might be dangerous.
Quite. It's up to you. There are many unused houses right now. But it's your choice.
Oh, what do you all think? Me too.
I think we should go now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sorry, nice man, but, everywhere we go, things seem to happen, so it'd be best if we, went, so maybe this place doesn't burn down horridly, or zombies come and tell you there's gonna be a huge storm, or some ancient legend with a spear in him wakes up, or maybe giant crabs take over your entire village. It just doesn't seem like it's gonna be good if we stay.
As you say, as you list the things that have happened so far, you hear just a very quiet coming from behind you, towards the door where you came in. And as you kind of turn around, there's a young child just kind of peeking over one of the windowsills. And he just drops down when he sees that you guys are looking over at him.
Hey!
Hey!
Don't mind him. That's Alowicki. He was left here. His parents didn't think he was old enough to visit the festival.
They were right. Keep a better leash on him.
To be fair, there was a lot of weird stuff going on at the festival.
Most people don't put leashes on their children. That sounds abusive.
Ursa's she's at this point almost rocking back and forth, trying to
Free is so confused. Guys, we need to go now.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
I don't like this place.
we'll probably come right back through when we're leaving if we stay alive. And if your village is still here, we'd like to stay the night then, maybe? I don't know, we'll see then.
Safe
So Ursa will
travels.
Yeah, Ursa will just get up. Keep the child in your sight, in the village. Do not let him leave.
Good.
She walks away. She walks away.
Freed sprints out of this house as fast as so many people talking about so many things. His brain is completely overwhelmed.
I just take a
Alright.
casual stroll out.
So,
I would like to be keeping a watchful eye for if that child is following us anywhere.
Okay,
I will keep
what's-
both eyes on a swivel.
What's your perception again?
17.
Okay.
As is mine.
As is mine.
Okay. You
As
guys.
isn't mine.
You guys are just heading out, right?
Yes, quickly, please.
Okay. About a minute out of town, you notice some movement behind you. Like, there's somebody who keeps ducking behind trees, but didn't really think out the fact that he currently has a torch lit because he's afraid of the dark.
Hey! I see you back there.
There is no answer. Just a light coming from behind a tree.
If you
I'm
if
just
you
gonna
don't
walk. I'm just gonna walk over there.
I was one. Okay.
I'm just gonna speed walk towards this light and try and find this person.
As you peek around the side of the tree, there is a young boy, couldn't be any more than like 10 or 11, who has his face buried in his hands, just kind of like up against the tree.
How is he holding the torch?
Well, one hand. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
We don't ask
Hey.
those questions.
Small child.
If I can't see you, you can't see me. If I can't see you, you can't see me. If I can't see you, you can't see me.
I can see you perfectly fine. How old did you say this kid was?
Like 10.
Old to be.
Old enough that shouldn't be a thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Freed is just like, I can see you. You're right there.
He just kind of like looks up.
What are you doing?
I thought that maybe you guys needed help finding the cave.
Do you know where it is?
Yeah?
We have. We
All right.
have. No.
Lead the way, small child.
Ursa's like.
Oh, no, wait. If I show you, you have to train me.
Train you?
Yeah,
Ursa's like.
Like as a barbarian?
I want to fight monsters.
wait, if we're gonna train him, maybe
No.
he should be underneath of me, so that way he doesn't have to run up there and die like you.
I pick up the kid and put him on my shoulders.
Oi, oi,
Oh,
Yo, no.
All right. Point me in the direction. I'll make a fine warrior out of you, young man.
Freed, smartest creature alive. May I
That's
have your
me.
attention?
You may. He struggles to look at you with both eyes.
I appreciate your attention. We have a compass leading us directly to her. We do not need his help.
The kid says, no, we don't.
He said, no, you don't.
The kid says we don't have a compass.
We do have the compass, don't we?
Yes.
You do.
Okay.
He really
The
wants to go.
child said we don't have the compass.
We do indeed have the compass. Who has the compass?
I pull out the compass.
I don't know. The kid seems kind of trustworthy than me. He wouldn't lie to us, would he?
He may not lie, but he also probably does not want to die. I do not want the child to die.
I
Do you
won't
want
let
the
the
child to
child-
die?
I can give
That's
you
why he's
something
on
cool.
my shoulders.
Yeah, the child can die.
I can give you something cool.
Oh,
what are the
yes,
tips?
something very cool from a 10-year-old boy from the island. That is so enticing to me.
What do you
My
My
have?
parents know how to make tattoos.
You hear Suzabron
Done.
immediately say, 1, 2, 3 dibs.
Your parents... Are your parents alive?
Yeah, I think. And they taught me how.
Okay.
What's your name, small child?
Alowiki.
Aloysius? Alright, we're going.
Close enough.
Ursa, I'm sorry, I'm taking this kid with me. He'll be very safe on my massive shoulders.
We could leave him here, train him when we come back. We have the way to get back. We know. We said we were coming back. We said we were. I don't. If he cannot be trusted to understand and trust us when we say words, how can he be trusted to train?
I suggest we leave this to a hemostatic vote.
I don't know that word. Why do you know that word? I don't know that word.
Well, it's because he's the smartest creature alive.
That's fair enough.
All in favor of bringing the small child to the cave.
The kid,
Say
Aye.
aye.
the kid puts his hand up.
Oh,
Yeah, sure. If he wants to die, he can die.
He will be safe upon my shoulders. As far
Aye.
away from the battle as he could be.
It's on his conscience if he dies.
Fried, you run directly into battle.
It's not true. Free just, like, looks away and says, that's not true.
Fried, I will allow the child to come with us as long as he sticks behind with me.
This seems fair. I'll just
Thank
carry
you.
him for the meantime.
Okay, so when you run off, leave him with me. Understood?
Roger. Understood.
All of a sudden, a panther comes out of trees and attacks the kid.
Just a
It's me.
giant-
It's Ursa.
a
It's Ursa.
giant bird.
Yep.
Ursa turns into a panther and knocks the kid right off the shoulder.
Ursa, no, that's murder.
So,
No, I'm kidding. That does not happen.
what did you say your name was?
His name is Aloysius.
That
He already said this.
Lucinius?
guys,
close enough.
please, I don't want to.
So,
Not erasing the tribal heritage of this child.
Lucinius, if you really want to, I can teach you how to become a wizard.
Yeah. I want to fight monsters.
Like,
Fine.
watch this! And he's just gonna shoot a firebolt straight into the sky.
Can we walk and talk?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm already just
Alright.
this out in both of his hands and just waddling.
Now, do you want to be able to have unlimited magical power based on your own capable abilities, which may or may not include of only being able to do very minor things like this? And he'll cast light centered on Friedries.
Am I glowing now?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
No, I want a sword.
Hey, listen. I got you, kid. Don't even worry about it. Now, to the cave. Point the way, child.
Yes. And the child will begin to lead the way towards the cave.
Yay to child labor.
It is the exact same direction that the compass is pointing.
Isn't it?
Man, what would we ever do without this Lucinius kid?
Oh my god.
We'd be lost by now.
Impossible.
Okay. So, sorry, just reading something. After traversing the jungle, the thick plant life, the blah blah blah. I can't read. The thick
Plant leg.
life.
Damn, those plant legs are really thick.
Damn, poison ivy looking crazy.
Imagine-
here.
Imagine being affected by difficult terrain, not me.
The thick plant life parts to reveal a cave opening in a hillside. The area around the cave holds the ruins of some former structure. The cave is flanked by 2 crumbling stone columns inscribed with a strange writing.
You said it had a strange writing on it?
What
Yes.
kind of strange writing?
If somebody would like to try to translate, it looks like ancient Manaki before the eco for here.
I speak common, primordial, and abyssal.
That's what you... Oh yeah, I forgot you do that. Fucking.
When you enter a ruin or dungeon, you can purposely ascertain its original purpose and determine its blah blah. Okay.
It doesn't say anything about translation, but I want to know, like, well, you said it's ancient monarchy, so
Yeah.
we'd already know what it was. But
So anybody who wants to try to decipher what it says, because some of the language, like you recognize words here and there, you can try to make me an intelligent or a history check.
Ooh.
Because of your historical knowledge as an archaeologist, I will give you advantage on it.
Hey DM,
Yeah.
I will be using a Kenku recall.
yeah,
Just because shits and giggles.
Okay.
3.
Who here has ritual casting?
I do.
What you
Me,
Wait,
probably.
the feat or the wizard thing? Because I can do it as a wizard.
like being able to cast ritual spells.
Oh yeah, that's I can.
Me, right?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
So translating the text takes 1 hour. Since 2 of you got it, I'm going to say reduce that down to half hour. Most of the writings are too brief to have meaning. Other parts are mundane. But an oddly named magical ritual does stand out to the reader. Ludum Scutum, a level 1 spell that requires a bonus action to cast. You speak to the earth, commanding it to block attacks against you. Until the start of your next turn, creatures have disadvantage on their first attack roll against you on a turn, as chunks of dirt fly from the ground to intercept them. At the end of your next turn, your speed is reduced to 0, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Did you say Ludum Scutum?
Yes, he did.
Jesus Christ.
Can you post this in chat, please, for us?
Come on, get me some milk. I'll be right
I'm going to
back.
post it in the
Keep going.
Discord because it's just a picture.
Great. And you said we could add this?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Well,
It's
I think
earthbending.
specifically Susabron can because you're a wizard.
Yeah, if I find stuff, I can just add it to my spellbook for a price, of course.
I just suffered.
But we don't really use money in this thing, so I don't know how that works here.
I'll let you take it on the level up if you want, Ursa.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ludum Scutum.
Those words sound familiar to me.
Ludum Scutum is such a good name for a spell.
Because
now that you've
it's-
got that figured out, would you guys like to enter the tunnel? As you guys get up to the entrance, the kid looks afraid and is going to try to climb down from Freed's shoulder.
No.
I
My
think,
God.
I think that I should stay out here.
Don't you want to be a warrior boy?
Okay, this is like this is big stuff, and I feel like I should start with small stuff.
Yes.
Don't worry, I will
No.
protect you.
Freed,
You are safe on my shoulders.
Freed, he is voicing his obviously very intelligent and, thought out opinion on his own training.
Look at it. This pissing his pants. Let him go home.
That too.
Is Freed going to attempt to keep him on his shoulders?
What check would that be?
Oh my
That
gosh.
would be a persuasion check.
Do it.
7.
You are not able to convince him, and I'm not going to allow, an athletics check or something to try to physically keep him there.
That's
Very,
so
very well.
He is going to just kind of climb down and just sit down on the steps. I'll wait for you guys out here.
What if you get eaten out here while we're gone?
I'm going to give him that spear that I got.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand him my great axe.
Maybe the X is a bit much. The
The
spear
only
is
thing I got.
The spear has one pointy end. You poke with the pointy end. Yes?
It's a good thing that you went with the spear, because even that seems like it kind of throws him off balance just a little bit. But he kind of holds it and lifts it up and down, gets used to its weight, straps it onto his back, and then clearly what Freed said about what if you get eaten out here resonated with him a little bit as he begins to climb one of the pillars.
Remember, the pointy end goes away from you.
Okay.
Good job. You're doing great, sweetie.
I'm just gonna leave this here, and I'm gonna bury the great axe's blade into the dirt.
If you think that is too big for you at this moment, don't push yourself.
He just looks at it with big eyes. Would you guys like to enter the tunnel?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to start
Yes.
entering tunnel. I kind of just shout, "Have fun getting it!" He just goes in.
Okay. There is no map for the tunnel, unfortunately. So, what I'm going to do... No, I'm not going to draw it out. We'll just go theater their mind still. How are you guys progressing through here? Are you guys taking it slow, going at like a normal pace?
Speed walking directly forwards.
Okay.
Not speed walking directly
Yeah.
forwards.
Now I'm thinking about how dark is the cave for non-dark vision people.
It
Oh,
is pitch
yeah.
black.
Do I have dark? I do have dark vision. Let's go.
Our one non-dark vision person, Penguin.
Hey,
Oh.
DM,
Susan Brown does not have dark vision?
I'm
No,
casting light centered on myself, or rather, my armor.
Yeah, Kenku don't have it, sadly.
Okay. You are now glowy.
Great.
So how far ahead of the group is
Freed? I imagine that since I am speed walking and I have much longer legs than everyone, just use that information how you will.
Okay. Well, go ahead and make me a dexterity check. Or dexterity saving throw.
Oh, is this a visible trap?
I was going to suggest me looking for traps.
Because
but-
danger sense is a thing he has.
No, it isn't.
Oh, you don't have it?
That's a second level barbarian ability. I do not have second level barbarian abilities.
For everybody else, it would have been a visible trap, but he decided
7.
to walk ahead of everyone.
7.
So, you guys see, as about like 30, 40 feet ahead of you is Freed, just walking off into the distance without a care in the world. And then the tunnel is suddenly brightened, as Freed Reese takes 13 fire damage from a trap in the wall.
Good.
So, Mr. Reese, maybe you don't want to do that.
Freed? It's like a jet of fire, right?
Yes.
Freed, now, would you say I'm on fire, or it just burned me, like...
You're probably still a little bit crispy, and you're smoking a little bit, but you're not actively burning.
Freed just goes, oh, and starts, like, rolling on the ground, trying to put himself out.
Something that was lit up by the fire, on the walls of the cave appears to be writings on every inch of flat wall.
You said what was on the walls?
Writings in that same ancient Manaki script. These don't appear to be nearly as neat. They appear to be like quick scribbles on the wall, keeping track of different things. So deciphering them, if you would like to, would probably take more time.
Sip. I mean, I would like to, but Hmm. But I don't know. We're trying to find the thing so that the village doesn't get destroyed. So
Fair enough. Continuing on then.
I like this. Be keeping an eye out for traps.
Yeah, so is Freed going to stick with the group so that they can try to keep an eye out for traps now?
Yes.
Okay.
Freed has learned his lesson.
Because the perception check DC is lower than their passes. So from now on, you guys
Well,
are
I mean,
able
it's
to-
lower than mine too. Then.
Yeah, Freed. What you
But you were also just going straight.
No, I know.
Oh, whoops, I thought the yours was lower.
No, it's only Suzabron that has under F17.
Okay.
big whiz, big peepee.
Expert.
Alright. Then in this case, we'll chalk it up to rushing a little bit. But I will keep that in mind. That's totally my bad.
Oh, you're good.
At the far end of the tunnel is a mechanism of old ropes and pulleys going down somewhere. It appears to be a trapdoor, a very large trapdoor. It looks really heavy.
You said really large trapdoor?
Yes, at the end of the tunnel, there's a large trapdoor that, like, is separating you guys from the rest of the tunnel. And it is hooked up to a mechanism of old ropes and pulleys.
Hmm.
So, Mr. Reese, maybe these ropes and pulleys would hold the key to getting this door open?
It could be so.
I'm just saying, pulley systems usually are meant to open or move things.
This is known. People are saying this, yes. Could you explain how it's set up again?
So there's a series of ropes and pulleys that are clearly meant to lift up this really heavy trapdoor that's separating your section of this tunnel from whatever is past here.
May I make an athletics check to try and pull them, then?
Sure thing.
That's a nat 1.
As you kind of like reach up to try to pull on them, your muscles are still like a little bit tight from, the burning.
Being on fire, yeah.
And you feel something in your arm pull. And so you figure it's probably not good to keep trying this right now.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Being the second strongest one of the group, can I attempt to make an athletics check?
What the fuck? Sure.
I would like to use my last Kenku recall to give myself advantage because I have proficiency in athletics.
Okay.
I'm gonna be so mad.
18.
So,
Bye.
the funny thing about this is, it was meant to be an intelligence check to figure out how it worked, but you kind of just brute force it.
The wizard brute forced the trap.
And
Yeah.
the trap door swings open. And there's about a 10-foot drop. And then you see that it flattens out again.
Okay,
Is that
Mr.
killing
Reese,
anybody? Is that
you'll get it
killing
next
anyone?
time.
Shut up.
Is that 10-foot drop killing anybody? We're all really small.
You're all really small. I'm just gonna pop down.
It's a step.
Oh yeah, D&D rules, the first 10 feet are free.
Oh, slay.
No.
Jump.
So you guys are just hopping down, not gonna set up a rope or anything to climb back up with? Just gonna jump down the hole?
Oh, that's probably a good idea. Why did you say that to us? That's not your job.
Because the last time somebody jumped into a random hole in the ground, 2 players died.
Hey, I remember that.
Yeah, I bet you do.
That was me.
It was my first time playing with you.
Yeah.
My God.
No,
Okay.
no, DM. I would not like to set up a rope. I would like to go straight down.
Fantastic.
I would like to set up a rope.
Okay. So you tie a rope to a rock up there and toss it down in the hole.
Because I am a seasoned archaeologist and I would know to do that.
True. I think my cat
People are
wants out of my
saying
room.
this.
Give me 1 sec.
Cecil.
Actually, let's go ahead and take like a quick 5 to 10 minute break. Since we're about an hour and a half in.
Dibs.
Bro?
And so we'll be back in just a few.
I can't believe this is happening.
What?
Freed being terrible at everything.
It's great. It's the best. He hits people really hard, though. He's doing
This
great
is-
at that.
This is true. I have action surge now as well.
Oh, Slay.
Oh, whoops. Forgot to mute myself.
The problem with Swift Quiver is it's only a ranger spell, and thus you can, and it's a 5th level spell, so you can only take it if you're like a high level ranger,
Bro.
and no other like unless you're a bard.
Yeah.
In which case you can actually get it before an equivalent ranger, but bards don't have like a great ranger like complement, like a good like bow subclass.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, they also got Zephyr Strike, which is kind of goated.
Yeah.
So
wait.
Like, Fey Wanderer gets Dreadful Strikes, which is, like, just basically an extra d4 to, like, once per turn. Which is, like...
Wait. I just realized that you could build a swords bard to be a ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better, because blade flourish is not exclusively melee weapons, which is really bizarre.
I mean, it's probably because that people wanted to do ranged bards.
So, I just went out into the living room, and apparently while I've been, like, doing D&D, somebody came home, took Emma to go and get a haircut, dropped her off, and I didn't know. So I
You
just
walked
go
out of your
over.
room and your dog was bald.
Yeah! And I had to come back, and I had to legit look at the picture I took of her earlier and post it. Because I was like, did I just gaslight myself into thinking that my dog had hair?
Yep.
Because I didn't hear anybody.
Oh, also, for that LARP, by the way, I'm playing a re-flavored version of Eden. She's, like, not edgy anymore.
No.
I love it. I see my favorite character that the one I'm running right now, my bard paladin, is like trying really hard to be an edgy character, but he can't be.
Yeah, like, I even edited her art so she's not edgy anymore. I Yassified her. Hold on, where is it? Let me find it.
My other guy, his name is Alistair. Except that's his work name. That's not his real name. He's a Spring Eladrin. Well, he's not. He's I want to do something really weird with his like species, and so I made him a Spring Eladrin tiefling. But like he's a Spring Eladrin.
Yeah.
And because he's a Spring Eladrin, he has like the most silly, fun like name. His first name is Poetry.
Amazing.
His name is Poetry Bright, but that's so unintimidating that since he works as a bounty hunter, he goes by Alistair instead, so that people don't know him, like that his name is Poetry. And my favorite thing about him is the amount of single attack damage he can do is truly off the rails. Because I'm a Whispers Bard.
Oh, Jesus.
So I can use the Psychic Blades feature to send a Bardic Inspiration, and I'm a Paladin. So I can also Divine Smite, and because neither of them require... Both of those are a free, like, add-on, I can use both at the same time. And so he's, like... I think he's 5th level right now? I think he's 5th level right now, and his main weapon attack is, like, 1d8 for his weapon, plus 3d8 Divine Smite, and then also 2d6 Psychic. Plus Hold Person for auto crit, and it's just like...
I knew someone whose tiefling's name was Serendipity, but they called them Dip.
That's also wonderful.
So I don't want to be that person, but game?
Game.
Yeah. If everybody's back, ready for a game?
Yep.
Only one thing before we do. Did you make her tits bigger again?
I did not. I swear to God, it's the same. It is the same picture. It's the same picture. I just edited it. It's the same picture.
Okay, it's just the color change. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on. So, real quick, let me just make sure I have this one set up. Fantastic. As you drop down into this lower part of the cave, or the tunnel, you see that there does not seem to be an end. This section of the tunnel is called the Long Road. Each section that we go through for this session is going to take you 1 day to travel through.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh.
Along the way, there are clear but dilapidated rest spots for you guys to keep track of time. As we get through the first leg of our journey, that takes you about 8 hours or so, passing by 2 rest stops so far, you find that the second one has something waiting for you.
Oh, lovely.
You find that the room is full of cobwebs.
Okay. Man, I wish I hadn't left my great axe outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yup.
Oh, side note, what's the
Yup.
floor like? Is it like earth or is it still like?
It's like smoothed out stone.
Okay.
Wiggly
Oh.
boys.
Meanwhile,
Spiders.
the ceiling differs from about 10 to 15 feet high, depending on where you are. Inside the rest areas, it's about 10 feet high. Now, we'll go ahead and roll initiative.
Am I in front?
Can Ursa and I quickly switch places on the map?
Yeah.
This is wrong.
Yeah. Not correct. Oh, crap. There we go.
There we go.
I rolled really high initiative again. Okay.
Shit, I missed one.
Man, this band-aid is really messing with my ability.
Maybe that's why you're rolling bad. The band
Also, I
is
think at this
throwing
point
off your...
Yeah,
your,
throwing off my clicking ability.
Also, I think at this point you do have.
Do you have what?
Pretty sure at this point Fried Reeves has had enough rest time that would fix. Right?
Yep, you're healed. You can take off the band-aid now.
Oh, well, I wish, but I'd
We've been
like to
walking
not
for
have
these 8 hours.
blood on my computer.
Yeah, we've been walking for these 8 hours.
It's not a long rest, but during the walk, you guys can have a short rest.
I don't get nothing better with it.
Ursa, you are the first one to act again.
I sure am.
There is no ally for you to trade places with.
No, there is not. That's not good. Why are all the AoE spells centered on self? It's dumb as hell. It's great for balance, but dumb as hell.
Because nature.
Hey, just run forward again. That worked so well last time.
Last time, I know. Okay. So I'm going to... Who's next on initiative? Oh, who's next? Talking. I'm gonna throw down the python with my bonus action.
Okay.
So let's find the giant constrictor snakes. I have it open on D&D Beyond, and I have
I'm just
Beyond
gonna
20, so I
assign-
can just roll through it.
I was just going to assign one to you.
Okay, that works too. I just had the page because I just had it.
Is it giant poisonous snake or giant constrictor snake?
Giant constrictor snake. I took it right from the description. D&D Beyond is nice that way. For the things you don't have to pay for, it's nice.
Wow, that is giant.
True.
Ow.
And I think its initiative is right after mine.
Yeah.
So that was my bonus action. And then for my action...
Putting it down is your action. Pulling it back is a bonus.
Oh. Let me read it. I have it. It is an action. Okay, never mind. So bonus action. I'm not going to do anything with my bonus. My bonus action, actually, I'll activate my starry form.
No, okay.
Chalice.
Alright. So, the first spider
It's actually my snake's turn.
Yeah, the snake.
It has speed 30 feet.
Actually, snakes have 0 feet.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Mhm.
they'd be lizards.
Gosh.
I'm gonna. This one here, I can just about make it. And I'm going to constrict. Did it work?
That is a miss.
Okay. So he's just chilling there then.
Yep. Bite the snake.
The
22
snake.
to
Holy shit! Yeah, that'll hit him.
DC 11 con save.
Let's see.
Okay, so it only takes 7 piercing. Second spider. Big ol' snake coming in. It's gonna get attacked again.
That was rude. That
Uh,
doesn't.
DM, isn't it takes half as much on a save?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
so
half
that's
as much.
yeah,
So,
another 6. Yeah. All good.
So that is actually a 12 to hit because flanking.
And that'll just hit, yeah. So rude. Disrespectful.
8 piercing plus the con save.
And see. You'd think snakes would have, like, poison resistance or
Well, it's
something.
constrictors.
Yeah. Poison is. Oof!
So another 8 poison.
So what is that? 24?
18 total. Or 16 total. Not 18.
Well, total it's 24, right? Because 8 piercing and then 16 poison.
No, so it's 8 piercing, 8 poison.
Oh, I just figured because it was a critical failure. That's fine.
No.
No, critical failure doesn't.
Okay.
That's a homebrew thing.
That'd be funny though.
It would
Clever
suck, but
Look at 5 Pathfinder second edition stuff like that. But anyway, this
Don't
fight.
be out here shilling other game
I will
companies.
chill.
You don't
I
even
will
work
chill
for
Path-
Paizo.
I know, but Paizo makes good shit, so they get that.
Take your turn.
You get
Alright,
that for
this
free.
nerd. I'm shooting this nerd. I'm doing a steady aim to shoot him.
Okay.
And I fire. And I hit
Hit
for 8 damage.
for bad damage. See what happens? You start shilling Pathfinder, D&D treats you bad.
I don't care. D&D can suck my dick after the
Alright.
bullshit they've done past 4 months. But anyway, that's my turn.
Fantastic. Giant spider. Crawling over.
You stay away from our safety rations.
No, it wants your safety rations. It's gonna throw a web at Susabron.
It'd be like that.
Shit.
No.
It don't be
Free
like that.
this.
I am going to enter rage.
You so said that like you're asking a question. Rage, maybe?
You stay away from lunch. Yeah.
Miss.
Damn.
Not a lot of conviction in that. End of turn?
No. Action surge. Hit him again.
That hits. A little bit of squish.
What?
Little bit of squish. Not enough to kill it.
Okay. Dang. Well,
Mhm.
that's my turn.
Fantastic. This spider will attempt to web Friedrichs. It is an 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
You are restrained until you make a DC 12 strength save as an action. The webbing can also be destroyed by somebody else. This one, because it literally can't reach anybody else, is going to also go for the snake. That's a 6.
No.
Susabron. Sussy Baka.
So I can attack his webbing, right?
You can.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna.
I am going to say if you get a nat 1, then you're hitting him.
That's okay. I'm gonna firebolt his web.
Okay.
22.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
4.
Webbing is broken.
Great.
Yeah. Thank you, Susan Brown.
And then I'm going to step over here. Intern.
Okay. Ursa.
Hey. Does my python count as a friendly creature for the sake of flanking?
Yes.
Okay. Where are all my melee spells?
Oops.
I hate how that stuck in my head now. Okay.
I know I had one. Where did it go? There it is. Yeah. Oh, it's D4 flanking.
Yes. 12 will miss. Go ahead and add the d4. 15 hits.
15.
Did you hear me?
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, don't mind that healing. It was an accident.
Aha. 10 damage. Still alive.
Uh-huh. And then...
Man, what a low roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is
Probably my lowest bad touch I've ever had. Bonus action. Recall the snake.
Okay. The snake stops being a snake and is now a stick on the ground. Or does it come back to you?
It just sticks. You have to go pick it up.
Just says, it doesn't say.
Returns to its normal form in a space formerly occupied by the snake.
By the snake. Okay, yeah. So it's just there.
Okay. There is now a stick.
Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah. anything else for you?
Yes. Where I was here. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. 15. I need that. Gonna move right there. It's not out of melee range. We're right there. We're good.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
I regret
Yep.
to inform you that you have gotten rid of their target and then put yourself at the front of the group.
I sure have, haven't I?
Yes. You fool.
So there's a spider.
Sure there's...
Speed.
Bite.
Owie.
8 plus con.
My computer's being really laggy right now, so if something goes wrong, just letting y'all know that's...
So
Yeah.
4 poison reduced to 2 because dwarf.
Haha.
Based dwarf.
Also, don't you have
Based on
advantage on poison rolls as a dwarf?
Probably.
Well, it's a success either way.
I know, but I'm talking for like future.
Yes, advantage, yeah.
Yep. Well,
So that's 10?
yes. And then this spider. That's a 10
Miss.
plus flanking if it matters. Nope, it can't get it.
No.
Clever boy.
This one I want to shoot it with a steady aim shot.
Okay.
for 11, and that's probably me.
Definitely won't shoot it with a steady aim shot.
Okay, dog.
It just kind of sails between its eyes, just like right over.
That's his
Alright.
turn.
This one attacking Friedrichs. Bite. Miss. Before I forget, roll to recharge. Not that it'll matter. Friedrichs. Hit.
Okay, thank goodness.
There's a loud crunch as this thing just kind of crumples. And then rolls over and folds onto itself.
Perfect. I will use my movement to go for this one.
Okay. End of turn.
End of turn.
This one will attempt to recharge. Fails. It is going to bite. That's a crit.
Oof. Ouch.
So that
Oof.
is 15 piercing, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Save or die. Not die. So you take 15 plus 13.
So 15 piercing.
15 piercing.
So 7 piercing. Plus
13.
20 damage. Okay.
It do
Okay.
be like that.
That one
Help.
seems to have found a gap in your
My health on the battle map is not changing, I will say.
It's changing for
me,
us.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm at 15.
Okay.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
Maybe.
But
Always.
This is
19
it.
to hit.
Yep. Yep, that hits.
So 5 plus con save.
Come on.
So 11.
11 total.
11
Yep.
total.
Okay.
Susabron.
Hey, that's me. I'm gonna step right here.
Yeah, real quick, can you show me the path you took?
Yeah, of course I can.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to cast Burning Hands, sculpting Friedrichs out of it on these two spiders that are attacking him.
Okay. Top spider, bottom spider. Both fail. They take decent damage. Who's drawing?
And then I will move 5 feet upwards, and then I will end my turn.
Okay. Ursa.
Okay. So. Yeah. I'll go here. And then bonus action, healing word. Level 2. On Freed. So that.
Jesus fuck, dude. So
That's
Ursa
25.
has to die. Before I can attack anybody else, Ursa has to die.
Thank you, nice lady.
That's 25 healing. Okay, no one else can heal. I had to be.
Min-maxed healer.
Yeah.
Listen, I offered to stay as druid last time, so you can be like, I think you said you were gonna be like bored or something before.
Anything
no.
else for you?
That was a bonus action. As an action, I'm gonna activate my staff.
Is it re-heal?
So you'll have to pick up the staff, but that will activate an attack of opportunity. Would you like to?
It's right there. It's in 5 feet of me.
You're not even 5 feet tall.
That's the rudest thing you've ever said.
But it's true.
You're a dwarf.
You know what? Fair enough. I will end my turn then.
Okay. Spider move
Proceeds
there.
to know.
That was fucking rude. That was also rude. Miss.
10.
Suddenly, everything is going for Ursa.
That is
Nope,
also a
both
miss.
miss. Clever boy.
I'm gonna shoot this one again with
No.
a aim shot.
No, okay.
Wow. 22.
That's a hit.
Wow. For
Okay,
9.
that is a kill on that one.
Wait a minute. Now I'm thinking about it. Did I fuck up something real quick? Does the sneak attack go up at 3rd level?
I believe so.
I'm double. I feel like I actually get.
Okay, well, you kill it.
It is another D6, but it doesn't matter if it's killed.
Yeah, so just go ahead and fix it between turns. Friedrichs.
I am going to it. What's the red dot mean? I missed that.
That means that they used their web.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm going
charge
to
that.
attack the one that has its web
Okay.
available to it, and I'm going to that's what I'm going to do.
Hit. That is just enough to kill.
Okay, good. That's my turn.
Okay, this one is going to try to bite you. 22.
Yup.
So 2 piercing plus con save.
Wait till I get to 5th level and you're making all these con saves. That's a 20.
Okay. So you only take half. 3. Susabron.
Hey, that's me.
That is.
I'm going to be casting Magic Missile aimed at the one south of Friedrichs.
Okay.
That is a 1, a 2, and a 3.
That is just not enough. It is still alive.
Darn. And I will move right here to this spider.
Okay. Ursa.
Why'd you do that?
He has a higher AC than you.
That was so. Suspan, I had a plan. I just realized that no one was around me, and that I have AoE spells.
Well,
What's that?
Whoopsies.
I can take it.
No, stop, listen, think for a second. Susabron would actively cast spells that somebody else is in. Why can't you?
Exactly, I can take it.
That's fair. You know what? I'm gonna do it. It's not that much damage anyway.
I can't believe you're going to deal damage to a teammate like this.
not a team member.
Hmm.
You tell them, dog.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can do this somehow to make sure that you don't. I can. Well, I keep forgetting to turn off freaking
You're healing them.
the starry form. I keep forgetting to turn it off. I have it as a thing.
They pass. Did they take any damage?
No.
Nope. So they're totally fine.
But is the ground loose earth or stone?
It is stone. So the ground is now,
Difficult terrain.
yep.
This. Oh yeah. Whatever. It's fine. No one cares.
True.
Fine.
I honestly think a weapon attack would have been better.
Yeah, probably. It's fine. I wanted to try it. I wanted to be prone so I could go get my staff, but
That is.
I could have just disengaged. That's also a thing that I could have done.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it for me.
Okay. The same spider that has been in melee range with Ursa this entire time. I'm not going to let you gaslight me and be like, oh, everybody's going for Ursa now.
That's okay. I'll hit me.
Bite.
Yeah, hit me.
11 plus 9.
Okay. Advantage. Yeah.
Okay, so 11 plus 2.
Yeah.
Wait. +2. That'll be.
Clever boy.
Oh no! Wait.
It's
You're
half. It's half damage.
brain is bleh.
So
yeah, they're
that's
fine over there. I'm going to
13.
shoot this one.
fine. I got it.
Okay, let's go.
On which one
One
you said?
sec,
This one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay, that's hilarious. That one had 4 HP.
So because of that 20, I'm going to play this thanks to the soundboard thing.
No.
Let me hear it.
Aw.
Oof.
It's still crit. I'll take it.
Alright. Anything else for you?
That's all I can do.
Friedrichs. What the fuck is this stupid stump?
Oh, on the.
I have the movement. I'm going to run.
no, you
up.
don't.
You
No, you
said-
don't. It's difficult terrain.
It is. Only about. Like, it's. Yeah, this.
Okay, how close can I get? Like here?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, 20 feet, and then you have another, like.
Well, time to test out my new toy.
Hand axe.
Yeet. That's a hit. Ouchie. Did you already add the +1 on there?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I added it into the thing. That is
one
all I can do.
Alright. Susabron.
Hey, that's me.
Sure.
I
It is.
well, if it works the first time,
If it ain't broke.
I'm sculpting to where Ursa's not gonna need to be
Can you
hurt.
do that just whenever?
Yes. So let me
so
post
good.
it for you.
Yeah,
It's
like,
whenever I cast a leveled spell, I can protect creatures of 1 plus leveled spell. Meaning for this spell, I could do 2 creatures protected.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
invocation
why-
wizard's good.
Or that means for somebody like with Fireball, I could protect 4 people.
Eventually, they can just make it max damage as well.
That is correct.
And their cantrips actually get better as well with their int modifier.
So it fails the
Wow.
save. It is still alive, but barely.
That is all for my turn.
Ursa.
This action, healing word on Freed, and this time my starry form healing is going to me because I can choose whether it goes to me or to him. So he gets 11, I get 7.
Incredibly fair. I'm almost at max.
That 11 puts you at max.
You're right. Yeah, it does. Sorry. Again, my health isn't changing, so I have 22. But
Yeah.
But in
And
my
then
stat
for my action, I do in fact have a better weapon, but normal.
Roll
Is
the
flanking.
roll the d4.
Let's go. Yo!
Okay, roll damage.
Hold on, let me take off my friggin' starry form thing so I'm not healing my enemy again. Yo!
He had 6 HP. How do you want to do it?
Yo!
How do you want to do this?
So, Ursa's been like bobbing and weaving, just trying to get her staff back because she just really didn't want the snake to die so soon after getting it. So finally, she just turns around. She sees Susabrun on the other side. They're kind of cornered it. All of the other ones have died, and she just grabs this scimitar that she traded for and just brings it down and slashes right through it, cuts through a few webs with it, and along with it, just slices through it, yeah.
Alright. And the way that you strike this thing, you just cleave clean through its brain, and it just stops and goes flat.
So that was pretty easy.
Yeah.
I go pick up my staff.
That was pretty easy. Both Friedrichs and Ursa nearly dying multiple times during the fight.
I go grab my bolts.
Okay.
Man, that crit had me in fear of God.
I am God now.
Well,
I am your God. No, I'm not that. Yeah.
comfortable.
No, I'm never comfortable. I am in a constant state of discomfort at all times.
I mean, in this specific moment, because as
Oh.
you can see, the initiative tracker has not gone.
Oh, I was gonna go pick up my
okay.
staff. Can I go get my staff, please?
Yes, you can grab your things.
Oh, can I also? I'm gonna
Oh,
clear
can I
up.
pick up my hand axe then?
I'm gonna clean up this area.
Thing over there was the last.
Clean up the difficult terrain.
Okay. About like a minute after you finished dealing with these spiders, you notice some lights coming towards you down the hall. Go ahead and center yourselves like a little bit further on the left side.
Can I cure wounds myself?
Yes, you can. You guys have about a minute of stuff that you can do.
Hey, does anyone remember what my initiative was?
We can scroll up.
We can just re-roll it in a second.
Okay.
Cool.
I tried to fix
You rolled
my...
a 11.13.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put myself at max because, yeah.
So here we have a swarm of those ecliptic scavengers that you guys had run into before. And one with a light kind of dangling from its head. And as you get closer, or as it gets closer to you, you can see that it has kind of the general shape of an anglerfish, but it has spikes. And on these spikes are decaying bodies.
That's so cool. Okay.
And we will once again begin the initiative.
Okay.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Are we
and
re-rolling initiative?
Yes, roll initiative again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Susie, my boy! Sponge boy, me Bob! On me, Susie boy.
If this battle lasts real long, I will have to pop out because it will be time to eat.
Okay.
And I have not eaten all day. And I want a sippy sip of water because we don't get that either.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and start up the initiative with Susabron.
You said that guy has a light on his head, right?
Yes, this is an
Oh.
ecliptic angler.
Okay, great, because I can't see very well in the dark, and I just need to know if I can actually see him or not.
Yes, you can.
Alright, great. I'm gonna cast Firebolt on that guy. That's a miss. That will be my turn, DM.
Okay. Clever boy.
All right, 25 feet here. Bonus action. I'm going to do. I'm trying to remember what I can do. I'm going to do a cunning action. Oh wait, they don't have that. Damn it! I was thinking of monk for a second there. That was 25 there. Here they. I'll just do a steady aim to do this as a neutral shot with my hand crossbow
Okay.
at the big one, I guess.
Okay.
Can you steady aim if you moved?
Oh wait, you're right. I can't do that, so that would be at disadvantage. That's great.
Yeah, so roll it one more time.
Yep. And 16.
That is still a hit, but no sneak attack.
Oh no. For 5.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Ursa.
So I'm moving here, and I'm throwing down my snake 10 feet from me, so there.
Okay, and they come back fully healed.
Fully healed, yep.
I will get rid of the snake on the ground.
Yeah, please. And then. Bing, bing, bing. My action. I still have my starry form up, right? It hasn't been 10 minutes? Has it been 10 minutes?
It has not been 10 minutes.
Okay.
They
So
seemed like they were kind of waiting. They gave you almost exactly 1 minute.
okay. Okay. Yeah, so I will end my turn there after throwing my snake out there. Which means it's my snake's turn now.
Yeah.
Where is he?
You have control of it.
I don't see him. He's not.
I didn't put it down. You were placing it somewhere, so I was letting you place it.
I didn't realize it was in my. Did not realize he was in there. Awesome. Hello, friend.
That's a big guy.
Yeah. So he's got 30 feet. He's only got 30 feet, so he can get there. Well, he's gonna get here because they're probably gonna rush us anyway. So he's gonna get in between us.
The funny thing about that, you remember that these little guys have about a 10-foot movement speed.
Right. It's fine. He can't. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. It's that riff from Master Puppets stuck in my head. That will be it.
Good. How far away are they? They're so far away. Okay. I am going to run 30 feet forwards. And they're still so far away. 55 feet. I'm going to dash. I'm gonna use my action to dash forwards. And I'm going to use my bonus action, because you said it has been a minute. I'm going to use my bonus action to enter raid. That is it. That is all. Just a D20.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh man. Oh fuck.
Things
Oh,
are going
no.
Ah!
Oh!
I'm ready for Jaybird and that 20 it.
What?
Jaybird.
Huh? What? Oh, D20? Okay.
Bro's checked out.
Yep.
Bye.
Got
A wisdom
not a
saving
pattern.
throw? Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Not the. Oh no, I worship the time. No. Um. Okay, but I don't have to like attack my friends or anything. I'm just okay. That would be bad for everybody else.
Oh,
Hits exactly. Okay.
Barbarian's worst fear, psychic
Oh.
damage.
psychic damage.
Six piercing plus 2 plus another 6. Okay. Freed, completely charmed, is just walking towards it going, shiny. But yeah, no, it's fine. It's shiny.
Hey, that's me. Classic. I'm going to begin walking forward also. I'm going to cast Firebolt centered on the one charming him. 26. That is 17 fire damage towards it. That will be the end of my turn.
All right. So, okay. I will move my 25 feet here, and then I will shoot the angler. And this is normal shot. 16. All right. I need to add the 6 for sneak. That no, it's only if there's a.
Passive. I mean, it says enemy of target.
Charm
then
is just they can't attack their charmer. That's it, really.
All right. Yep, that's it.
I'm gonna move 20 feet up here. I'm gonna use my. I have specific special guiding bolts that I have that I keep track of. What are they?
That is really strong for just like doing that. It's like fuck you, clerics. You can't do this.
Increase my proficiency bonus. What's my proficiency bonus? Okay. Starmap bolt. Go. Bam. That doesn't seem right, but it looks right to me.
That is right. That's 4 sixes, or
Yep.
3 sixes and a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that is against the angler. Awesome. that was my action. I am not going to do anything for my bonus action. Yeah, that's end of my turn. And then for my snake, he's going to constrict.
Guiding bolt moment.
Oh, right. He gets advantage, right? Attack roll, turn advantage. Public roll. Let me see if I can actually like post it. Hold on. The target is grappled. Yeah, on the hit, the target is grappled. Yeah. It is the end of the snake's turn. Oop. Sorry. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Yeah.
Good thing I have 16 wisdom for some reason. Fantastic. Unfortunately, I am no longer in rage.
You are in rage. You took damage.
I am in range.
Oh.
Great.
Slay.
What's its intelligence? I'm just curious. Is this thing smarter than me? It's smarter than me. Cool. It can try. Yeah, it bites me.
It is restrained. I mean, grappled. Does that... Oh, can't move anywhere. Right. My bad.
That's why a crab's the ultimate grappler, because it always restrains.
Yeah.
A tear skew, it can restrain.
Susie Braun.
A tear skew.
A Tarask?
Trask.
Yeah.
Tear skew.
I'm gonna move in, and I'm going to start daggering this guy. I forgot to put my damage type on the dagger, sorry. Let me type that in. And then we have a D4 for flanking, right?
Mm-hmm. The superior flanking. One day.
23?
Oh, but okay, hold on. It is... Hold on, I'll post this. Sorry, I'm reading my snake's page.
He takes 5 piercing. And that's the end of my turn.
Ouchie. We'll go over to Clever Boy while you're trying to post it.
Yep.
Oh, the creature is... Yeah.
Okay. Yep. That's really weird wording, but good to know.
Yeah. Because it said grappled, and then I was like, okay, it's grappled, and then also said restrained. I was like, okay.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So, never mind, attacks against the angler have advantage. Because it's just...
Oh. Okay, then I'll just shoot it at advantage then.
Yeah.
Oh no, restrained still only have to be melee still. So I'm just still going steady shot. 24.
That's a hit.
Sneak attack. And
16. It is barely alive.
okie dokie, that is my turn.
Ursa.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my starry form again.
Oh, I did a fucky wucky. Hold on.
Okay.
I accidentally closed the roll 20.
Oh my.
I was trying to close the staff of the python and I clicked on the wrong tab.
You have one job.
Fun. I'm not going to use my starry form again, actually. I didn't read what it did properly, so I don't listen to me ever. I'll figure it out next session, I promise. I will learn how to read. I'm going to... How bad is everybody looking? Yeah, I'll use my... Yeah, I'll use my last... I have another Starmount Bolt. Another Guiding Bolt.
Against the angler?
Yes.
Okay. That will kill it. It had 1 HP.
Okay. And it's time to eat. Bye!
Bye. The ecliptic swarm. Well, I'm not going to attack the angler because they just left. So it will move towards Freed, pinching its claws. And the sheet closed. There we go. 1 bite, 1 pinch.
Both hit.
Both?
One of them's an 11.
Oh, is it disadvantage?
No, it's just regular.
It's just regular, so you take the left.
Oh, okay.
So just 6 piercing, reduced down to 3.
Okay.
Freed.
Oh, God. Okay, hold on.
You're all again.
You leave me alone! This is...
That will just hit.
Oh, good. 19.
I'm not going to keep this going because it's just a little crab. How do you want to do this?
It's like a swarm, right?
Yes.
Free just starts smashing them all into the swarm over and over until there is nothing left but like a red smear.
Fantastic. Alright. You end up just turning them into a paste that very quickly begins to reek. And with that, you feel safe for the moment.
Based.
Based on what?
Based on the fact we feel safe for the moment.
Ah, fair. So, I'm just going to kind of rush a little bit because we are coming up on time and we have a little bit more to get through.
Sure.
You guys are able to get a long rest here if you would like.
Sure.
Fantastic. You begin to continue through the tunnels, and for the remainder of the time, you are not attacked. The rest of the journey takes you about 2 days. With the element... Oh, whoops. What? Oh,
What?
I totally glanced over one sentence in here. We're just gonna move on with that.
Oh, okay. Thanks, DM.
With the ecliptics destroyed, you turn to see the skeletal hand move... What the fuck?
Seems quite a bit was skipped over at this point.
It doesn't say anything about a skeletal hand.
I guess we found the body?
Hold on. I'm trying to read this because there's no mention of a skeletal hand. So this part of the tunnel reaches about halfway to the Isle of King's Tomb and is drier and more complete than the area before. this section here. You realize that there's no longer scribbles along the wall. One part of the tunnel has an airlock chamber, which a traveling adult ula, which is the kind of thing that Fried Reese is.
It's the lobster version, but yeah.
Yeah. Has recently entered to observe the tunnel. They're deeply surprised by the presence of surface dwellers and ask them a wealth of questions.
Hey, we're surface dwellers.
The wording on this is very strange.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys all continue, yes, you guys do end up meeting up with an ula that is down here, which is similar to what Fried Reese is, except instead of standing on 2 legs, they typically have about 4 or 6, and where Fried Reese has giant clubs, they are more like a lobster with large claws. And also, little fun fact about anybody who knows anything about decapodians, they do not have a maximum size. They continue to
that makes
grow,
sense.
and are virtually immortal unless killed.
So basically, lobster.
Yes. And as it kind of looks around, the first person it looks to is Fried Reese, and it just gives them like a very small nod. And then it looks around and realizes that the rest of you look very out of place here. And just, hi there.
Hey,
Hello there.
What you doing?
Stuff.
we're looking for a feller named Kyle. I don't remember the name.
We're looking
going
for. We're looking
Kyle is my
for.
final answer.
Kyle's a good one.
We're looking for the body of some very important master of the earth around here.
It stands up just a bit taller. Why?
Well, you see, there's a village that we're coming from, and it's gonna be destroyed unless we can find this body.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure. Persuasion. That's a 10. Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Can I use my inspiration I was given from the last session for this?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. That's a 13. It's not much better, but it's a little something.
It looks at Susabron, and then it looks at Fried Reese. Is that lunch talking?
Yeah, our lunch talks. It's a whole weird thing. I was surprised too.
Is what it said true?
Yes. Lunch speaks truly.
Thinking about that for a moment, it just kind of nods. And it walks towards where the wall had ended. And it raises up its claws and begins to hammer them down on the rock. It begins to crack, leading to a small section on the other side. Stone by stone, a body is revealed. A mummified-looking woman, dressed in the remnants of traditional monarchy women's clothes, clutching a leather bag and a writing implement. When the last stone is removed from her, her eyes snap open, and she says, "What imbecile woke me up and left me trapped in here?"
I point at Susabron.
Hi! He'll say in a clumsy manner.
"What kind of fresh hell have you locked me in?"
I don't know, but we kind of need your help on something. And we didn't put you there, sorry, but we don't know how you got there completely.
You freed me from it, so I suppose I shall listen. But speak quick.
So, there's this guy called Scotty. He really wants something you have, and otherwise he's gonna destroy a lot of things if you don't.
At the mention of Scotty, she just holds up a hand. What? That traitor
yeah.
king brings me back?
I think so. I don't know. We're kind of working with him against Will, because he's gonna, like, destroy everything if we don't do this. And I don't want everything to be destroyed.
Still chasing after his inconsequential plans. What a fool that Scotty Filkir. Fine. This does sound like one of his long drawn-out plans. As thanks, I will accompany you and see what this fool king wishes of me.
Oh, thanks. We really appreciate that. You're saving a lot of lives.
I would not go that far if that fool king has anything to say about it. It will likely lead to more deaths than it will save.
Okie dokie.
Come,
But,
I'd like to leave this place.
yeah, of course, it's a bit of a long way. And things probably have changed since you've last been here. I don't know how long you've been here, but judging by, this, and he just points a flipper towards, it's probably something different up there.
Very well. And to kind of speed things along, because the tunnel does not fill up with random trash mobs while you guys were in here, the journey back to Filkir's Fall is relatively safe. The child, as you guys are leaving the cave, is safe and just kind of heads back to the village because seeing the mummy lady kind of makes him a little bit uncomfortable.
I was about to say, he could jump on my shoulders and I'll take him.
He will accept the ride back to town, but
Okay.
all the while he just constantly keeps the spear pointed at Kumaheya, because creepy mummy lady that you didn't leave with.
For sure.
And as he hops off, he tries to make you promise that you're going to come back and teach him.
Oh, I am.
Fantastic.
I for sure am. He will be a fine barbarian.
Amazing. Kumaheya seems to be taking in the small changes that have happened. Monarchy doesn't have enough people living in it that, like, change is really that rapid. So there's a lot of things that are still the same and some things that are different. And she seems to be mostly taking all that in. As you guys return to Filkir's Fall, Scotty Filkir is inside the temple, beside the rotting corpse of a bloated sailor. He sits on his throne and kind of nods towards you all as you enter and shouts something in Dwarven, basically calling for servants. A few zombies bring you all plates of smoked meat and glasses of whiskey. Kumaheya is clearly frustrated at the sight of him, but she waits for him to speak. I see my expectations of you have been met. You're indeed more valuable alive to me than dead. For the time being. Such help doesn't go unrewarded under my reign. Take these gifts and leave. Tell your people in that village of my incredible kindness. And tell my servants for latte.
Sure. I'd be more than happy to get out of here as fast as possible.
And real quick, it doesn't say what you guys get. let me look through here and find the loot that he is going to give you. It doesn't say. I don't know why it doesn't say. I will find that out between sessions. And I will
Great.
All right.
You guys are free to return back to Manaki. And upon telling them the command word that you guys were given just now by Scotty Filkier, they very quickly. 1 second.
1 seconding.
1 seconds over.
Illist Catherine, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. They take their leave. They round themselves up very quickly and head out. Let me
Cool.
take a look in here. That is the end of this week's adventure, as you guys have saved the town from being overrun by exploding zombies, and given the King Scotty Filkier a potential advisor. Now, if you would like, I can read out what the choice is for next week, the little hook for next week. That way you guys can start thinking about what you would like to do.
I would love to hear of this next week potential.
What the fuck? Okay. Now I'm especially confused. I like this book, but every now and then there's things in here that just end up confusing me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to read on this, and then I'll actually have to tell you guys next week. Because apparently, we just did both weeks. Week 3 and week 4. Let me go ahead and read out what it has written here. Week 3, the King's Request. Filkier extends a request to the people of Makalf and employs the party for an important task. The party then chooses one of the following options, which, depending on their choice, may affect future events in the story. And then it doesn't have anything there. Then week 4, helping the enemy. The depths. The party retrieves Captain Keelhaul. The tunnels. The party retrieves Kumahe.
Oh, based. We just did 2 weeks in a row. Does that mean we level up twice?
Yes.
Yeah!
Well, we didn't retrieve the captain though.
We did.
No, it's an option. So
We choose one or the other.
Your
Oh.
options were retrieve Captain Keelhaul, the bloated pirate corpse that you guys just found, or retrieve
leveling
Kumahe.
up? So are we leveling up to 5?
Yes, go ahead and level up to 5.
Let's go.
Haha, yes!
7 plus 4.
That's what we've been waiting for.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
All right. So 1, 2. That second roll is bad. Whatever. Said this game was going to roll HP.
Boy, I hope you all know I just came online.
Oh yeah, second attack for you is huge.
No, I
hope you
didn't.
all
I
know.
didn't actually get extra
Oh
attack.
yeah,
I'm
that's
not-
right. You're multi-classing. That's right.
Yeah.
I hope you all know.
I'm now
I'm based.
Barbarian. Barbarian 2, Fighter 3.
What subclass are you going?
I will be going Rune Knight.
Ah, because you want to be big.
I want to be even bigger than I already am.
Just so you know, DM, I'm grabbing fighting initiate archery for my friend.
For my feat, I really am debating between a funny haha and a good one.
I mean, funny haha is a good time.
I debated taking Keen Mind.
Oh, funny haha is not a good thing.
Keen Mind is awesome.
Keen Mind is awesome, but I'm not gonna take it.
I now have uncanny dodge.
But I did get Reckless Attack, Danger Sense, all of the Rune Knight abilities, and my Shockwave racial ability.
Nice.
DM, prepare to make a lot of con saves.
Player,
He's just like a monk for real.
prepare to make more con saves.
I'm okay at those. I'm okay with them.
Yes.
I don't know, like those just happen. You kind of feel quite a bit of them.
That I'm blaming the Band-Aid. I'm wounded.
All right. Well, the book has thoroughly confused me, so I'm going to stop trying to read it right now and come back to it with fresh eyes tomorrow. And we will talk about the thing next week. Which one you want to go on?
Roger.
Hey DM,
Yes.
when we hit level 4 in our thing, we get ASI and feat.
ASI and defeat if you are single class.
I am singular class level 4 since we twiced up.
Okay. And then if you are multi-classed, then you will choose a feat or a ASI at character level 4, and then when you hit a class level 4, you will take the other. So it's just like, pick one, you're getting both, pick one now, pick one later. If you're multi-classed.
Based DM.
Alright, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and shut down the stream and head on out. First of all, though, one of my friends is streaming. Oh, the one that I was planning on raiding ended up closing, so we will raid somebody else. I'm going to throw a raid at a friend who just had to make a brand new Twitch account because their old one got fucked up somehow.
Oh damn. Who?
Their old name was Kiwi, and then some numbers, or I'm a Kiwi 121 or something like that. Their new one is Kiwi Thick Shake.
Okay, I like that. That's
I have expertise in athletics now.
nice.
Based.
I took skill expert.
Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna hop on out
Right.
and go chill. Have a good one,
Alright.
everybody.
Take it easy, boss.